We are live.
Raven, the GS, Joe, one third of the Sam, the legend behind the techie.
We are live, guys. Welcome to Nerd Banter. We've got topics. We've got shout out to our Patreons. We've got some starter for y'all, and we've got some best comments of the week.
I'm Joe, one third of the Cyber Nerds.
And I'm Raven, your GS.
I'm Sam, and Mr. Bliss Tech.
And you know what else we have?
Ooh.
A interesting t-shirt across the sofa.
What is that?
Is it more?
What does that say? Samstag Budapest.
2017.
Nice t-shirt.
That's a handsome dude right there.
The thing is, I didn't actually get to go, so I don't know what happened on that trip.
That's a shame.
I heard quite interesting stories from
I
Budapest.
never heard any stories. But
How was it, Sam?
It was a good trip, man. Might have to go back one time.
What, just one time?
Just one time. That's all it takes.
Cool. If you
It's
say
alright.
so.
It's alright. So who wants to start off with their topic for the week?
do you know what? Yeah, can we start with me, please?
Go on.
No, I'm saying I
Go
just
on.
feel like being first today. Get me?
Alright. A change. It's a change.
It's not a change.
It is a change.
It's normal.
It is a change.
Anyway, so my first topic is Star Wars based, Star Wars related. Yeah.
Okay.
Firstly,
Mm.
I'm upset with you guys. You did the Venom trailer reaction without me, but it's cool, yeah, because I think that trailer's dead, yeah. So jump in if you disagree, jump in the comments and let me know. But I think the
Should
trailer's
have
dead.
been in the gym. Or should I say office? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's get to my topic. So my topic's Star Wars based, yeah.
Yeah.
And with Han Solo's trailers coming out like a week ago, and that movie's dropping in May, yeah. After Han Solo comes out, Episode 9, Star Wars Episode 9 doesn't come out until December 20th, May 2019. So we've got about a year and 8 months after Han Solo drops until the next Star Wars movie comes out.
Episode 9.
Now, yeah. Now, before this our year and 8 month break, we've been getting Star Wars movies annually.
Yep.
Excuse me, since Episode 7.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that we, when I say we, I don't mean me and you, Raven. I mean we as in just the general public need a year and a half break from Star Wars. Do you think we need this break? Now, can I answer my own question first?
Wow, how does that even...
You can't get a question.
Go on.
I think that t-shirt is doing something to me. Man wants to be first, ask questions, answer his own question. Like, oh, what's going on?
No, go ahead.
No. That's actually a very good question. And I believe that we do need some break from Star Wars movies. Now, the reason why I say this is because, I don't know if you recall.
You should let me go first. Go on.
Is because, I don't know, so when did we get Force Awakens?
December.
December 2017.
Then we got Rogue One.
2016.
Then we got Rogue One.
2016 Force Awakens.
Yep.
2017 Rogue One.
Mm-hmm.
2018 Episode 8.
Mm-hmm. Then, what?
What year was we in last year?
17.
17.
That was Rogue One.
16. 2015.
Okay.
15, 16, 17, and
16,
18.
17.
Now,
18 is...
now
Han
I
Solo.
don't know if you guys recall, but I did say, and I understood that, at the time, it was a very exciting time for us fans to be getting Star Wars year in and year out.
Mm-hmm.
And I did say this. At some point, do we want to carry on having these movies, getting a movie every year?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? 1, too much of something is bad. Yeah. 2, we can easily run out of ideas and just start rushing and doing things just for the sake of doing it.
Okay.
So, we got into that zone where we just got spoiled. And I'm not complaining.
Who's in that? You're saying we're in that zone right now?
Yeah. And I feel that, yes, let this trilogy finish and let's just take a break. Even this year and a half, it's just good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm going last. Go ahead, Sam.
And maybe it's just me, but I get Star Wars every day. So that's already enough for me. We're getting the animated series. They've been pumping out the comics, pumping out the movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're pushing more and more novels out as well. So, and we're getting the computer games as well.
All right.
So, fam, we have never had Star Wars like this.
Computer games?
I'm talking about Battlefront
Oh, okay.
1 and 2.
Okay.
Alright. And I just got Force Unleashed.
That came out 10 years ago.
Doesn't matter, I got it.
All right, I'm really excited. I'm more interested in what you have to say, Sam, because you're not so deep into Star Wars.
I'm not really a Star Wars average fan, so for them to space it out, for me that's not a problem. But at the same time, you're saying you feel like you're getting spoiled.
Yeah.
Have you seen the comic book movies we've been getting? That's a lot. And then I don't want to complain about that because that's fine with me. But with Star Wars, you're getting that almost every year. That's like one Star Wars movie. So even with number 9 to come out, even if there's to do like 2 Star Wars stories and then do the next trilogy, I think that's still alright. And I'm not even a fan. Like if it's just a movie, it's just like a story.
See, but
that's cool. If it's like series as well, you got Rebels. They might do another like TV show. Like
we're already getting those.
That's the thing. I don't think it's a problem. To me. I don't think it's a problem. And even with the ideas to run out, I don't like. If you got the mind behind it, you got Ryan Johnson doing the next trilogy. There's no such thing as running out.
That's cool. But you know what? Like me personally, I just feel that let there be some space. Let us miss it. You know what I'm saying? Like it just feels that it's just not the same thing anymore. Like obviously before we had to wait, I don't know, like 8 years or something. I'm not saying let's wait 8 years because I think that would be too much as well. But I just do not want Star Wars to just like become something of regular with no substance to it. You know what I'm saying? Like fam, if Marvel does, you know, if they like Marvel for example, Marvel pushed out Iron Man 1 did well. Iron Man 2 not so great. Iron Man 3 same thing. Do you think Star Wars can afford to do that? There will be hell on the streets.
They've been doing it.
Government will be shut down. 2 movies back to back, mate. I'm telling you, like it's. I don't think.
Can I go now?
Go ahead.
Now, yeah, I think you, Raven, are mad wrong. Yeah, and I'm real life disappointed in you right now. Yeah.
Go on.
Because firstly, of what Sam said, yeah. Now, I actually think the Star Wars universe is bigger than the MCU universe.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just generally. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the MC universe is based majority around Earth. Do you know what I'm saying? And then they've got planets. Yeah. But Star Wars, there's no Earth. Do you know what I'm saying? Like everything is something we've never heard of. Do you know what I'm saying? They can introduce new planets right now and do all this stuff, but they're not. They're kind of tied down in the MCU to how much stuff they get. They feed from the content they already have. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, listen. I think for all you general people who don't love Star Wars as much as me, I don't care what you guys do. Do you know what I'm saying? If like Sam, if you don't want to watch the Han Solo movie, you don't have to.
There you go.
That's cool. Right. Do your thing. Just do that. For me, I need more Star Wars movies. Listen, firstly, this is what I think. The episodes, you're doing it right. We're getting an episode movie every 2 years right now, yeah? So, Force Awakens comes out 2015. Episode 8 comes out 2017. Next one comes out 2019. That makes sense. When this trilogy is done, I don't want episode 10 to come out in 2 years after that. Right. I'm cool with a 3-year gap there. Wow, do you know what I'm saying? Between the next trilogy, so you can have time to plan it out. But Star Wars stories, now I want them coming out every 4 months. Like,
oh, so you're talking about the stories now?
Yeah, like Star Wars stories like Han Solo, Rogue One. This stuff needs to be coming out every 4 months. Like Iron Man, Ragnarok, and all that stuff. That needs to be pumped out like that, fam. And also, what I would like to happen is, you're still talking about Star Wars on the pedestal, yeah? Like, Star Wars is on a pedestal. It is the episode movies. And I think you just need a bit of a break in between them. But these regular movies, what they're doing wrong here is doing all the big name characters first.
Right.
Like, you did Rogue One. That, what I think, is the smartest thing you could have ever done. Because you took a pivotal time in Star Wars and you just plucked out this little paragraph, yeah, and you made 6 new characters we'd never met before, and that's why that movie was allowed to be amazing. Because we'd never heard of these characters. We all wondered how they really fit into the new trilogy. Do you know what I'm saying? You loved some of them, they all died in the end. Boom. Story's good, story's over. Now, I think even if this Han Solo movie's good, it's going to have issues because everyone thinks Han Solo's this, Han Solo's that. Much like Luke in Episode 8. So they've got there's that window for that backlash to happen.
Right.
What you need to start doing is taking Jedi Master who was in the back, who we've seen, but we know nothing about, and do the movie about him, and do the movie about them, and just make good stories. Give it to people like Rian Johnson and the good directors they've had, and let them just make stories. And if you don't love Star Wars, don't go watch it. And also, don't spend. I know that Disney aren't doing this anyway, but don't spend £400 billion on a movie. Like, can we get small independent Star Wars movies? Like Ant-Man. Do you know what I'm saying? Stuff like
I
that.
agree with that, but I'm just as someone who loves Star Wars, I just don't want to fall into that pit that they feel obligated to do it, and they're forced to doing it, and we're just getting just mediocre. Like, Star Wars with me cannot be mediocre. Like, everything that comes out has to be amazing. Everything has to tell like a really good story. Like Rogue One. Rogue One sits right now #1, like for me, and that's just because of everything that's around it. You know what I mean? And yeah, we love Star Wars because you know the Force use and everything. But I just think, like, me personally, and that's why I hold that movie so high as well. You know what I'm saying? Because of what everything that's tied in with it, like the importance of that mission. But and not just that, obviously, just the way it's been created, you know, shot and everything. Now, I just don't want, don't be that, like, no, it has to be everything in life.
I've got a rebuttal for you.
Every time a movie, Star Wars movie comes out, it's got to be amazing, sick.
Listen, the thing is, yeah, I understand what you're saying. No one wants any of their content to be terrible. And it's getting produced in the same house as all the Marvel stuff, yeah. Right. So that to me is not an issue. But I'm also willing to take the good with the bad. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, there might be a director, like, we just did the Iron Man 3 review, yeah? Shane Black directed that. Some people love Shane Black movies. He's got a very distinctive style. I'm okay with a Star Wars movie coming out and me not liking it. Because that might just not be aimed at me. Do you know what I'm saying? It's still in the Star Wars universe, but that story's just not...
That will never happen.
No.
Like, are you talking about Jim?
No, but I'm just saying, like, it's, yeah, like, no, I'm talking about for me as well. Like, let's say they make a Star Wars story just that I just don't relate to, or something like that, or it's just about a character that I can't relate to. Yeah, I'm interested in that world. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna go watch the movie, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool with it, just me not liking it. That's cool. Like, I'm good. I'm willing to have 4 movies, Star Wars movies come out a year, and me to think, yeah, 2 were good, or 1 was amazing, 1 was good, 2 were just alright. Like, I'm fine with that.
Me personally, I can't have that.
Bro, not all the comic books are 10 out of 10. Not all the games are 10 out of 10.
How much do I get upset by the comic book?
No, you got upset about Darth Maul.
Like,
not about the other ones.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
have you read all the comic books? No.
No, like,
that's my point.
I wish I could.
Yeah, but that's my point.
But even some of them I read and I'm like, oh, like, it's not as great, and I feel some type of way about it. But you know what I mean? That's just the way I feel about Star Wars.
I just think you should get more.
You know what I mean?
I just think more.
I think 1 every 4 months is overkill, and 1 every 10 years is too little. I know you can say 10.
No, obviously, I definitely wouldn't agree with 10 every 10 years. Come on, man. We're going back. We're going back in time. I don't want that. I just let us...
Sizable gaps.
Maybe, yeah, sizable. Let us miss it as well. Like, let us just...
Not in this day and age. Like, you've got Netflix, you've got streaming services.
Like, think about it.
People's memories nowadays just go...
Think, like, and here's the thing. Check this out, right? We've been watching Rebels, right? We've been, like, on what? Like a 3-month gap. Bro, we're already over here, like, yo, we're tripping. Like,
that's 3 months.
Like, that's 3 months, bro. So you know what I'm saying? And that's because we're so used to it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let it be like a big gap where it's like, man, just goes completely out of it. And then when we get that, it's just like something completely
you guys
new.
be like this.
You know what I'm saying? Bro,
the reason
Tyrone Bigham's out here. Mad.
The reason I disagree with that is because it's like, I understand what you're saying about missing it, but we're missing those characters. If one movie is about this girl on this Force user on this side of the planet, and another story is about some completely different thing, like, you're still gonna get that one, the sequel for that's still not coming out for 2 years. Do you know what I'm saying? So you are getting that break. You're just still in the universe somewhere else. It's like when you watch Guardians of the Galaxy, you're not getting Iron Man. Do you know what I'm saying? You're still missing Iron Man.
No, I
Do you know
completely
what I'm saying?
understand where you're getting at. Okay, let me just put this the easiest way I can. I'm like Anakin when having the bad dreams, and like I just don't want that to happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want that. That's my fear.
The thing that's gonna be worse.
My fear.
The thing that's gonna be worse is when a Star Wars movie comes out and it's bad, and then you've got to wait 2 years for the next one. That's when you're gonna be upset and you're gonna be like,
I'll be upset.
We should have had three other movies that year.
I'll be upset regardless.
That's when you're really gonna be upset. Anyway, that's my topic over. Guys, what do you think? Jump in the comment section below.
That's hilarious. I'll go next. So, there's been rumours circulating about that Treyarch, I believe, is making the next Call of Duty.
Rumours.
And, rumours from sources. And it's supposed to be titled Black Ops 4. Boots on the ground, yet again, obviously, with the success of World War II. Call of Duty. So, they've been in World Wars, Modern Wars, Space Wars, Future Advanced Wars. Okay, what if these guys haven't done that they should do now that brings, some kind of freshness?
I know. Ocean War.
Damn. I could... okay.
Like,
I don't know
it's I know it sounds a bit silly, yeah?
A bit.
Like...
That's not a bad take, because how percent of the earth is taken up by water?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Maybe
I need more details to this.
Alright, so
is this modern day or is this in the future? Or like, where is this?
I don't know, but right now we're facing global warming.
So we're just underwater shooting guns.
We could be like what's that movie where there is no land?
Waterworld.
Yeah, like something like that.
They're throwing spears in that.
But if they've done that is it Infinity War? Bro, it doesn't stop them from doing in the water as well.
They might as just have primitive water. They might as just go back to caveman, innit? Call of Duty caveman or something, Stone Age or that.
But
that's mad.
You asked the question. That's the first thing that popped. Hey, like, boots on the ground. Well,
you got an idea for next Call of Duty again?
No. I mean, do you know? Like, realistically, they've done everything. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I can think. Obviously, there is stuff like that, but I think that I'm not trying to like poo on Raven's idea.
No, you can do it.
No. It's not that, because I think like the Ocean War is the same as the Infinity War.
Yeah, but that's why.
Like,
that's exactly what I said.
No, like no one liked Infinity War. No one's gonna like
the
Ocean
new generation.
War. That's why we're back to boots on the ground
right?
now. Like, I think what they need to be doing is like taking more time to revamp their engines and pushing what they're already doing. Like, yeah, we're back to boots on the ground. Like, can we get 50 on 50 maps? Do you know what I'm saying? Can we get improve the cover systems? You found your area. Well, I believe that Call of Duty should know by now, like, where they need to stay in this World War I, World War II, modern warfare. Like, that gap there, I think is where Call of Duty needs to stay. Now, what they need to do, instead of going forwards and backwards, they need to go sideways. They need to make it bigger. They need to make it better, fam. Like,
here's an idea. Here's another idea.
Go ahead.
I've got an idea.
Okay, but this is your topic. You're the last one to go.
Yeah, you said his piece.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because Sam's on a t-shirt now, he wants to go.
Alright, so what we just had the one what again we
World War II.
World War II, right? So this one would be like a civil war. So almost like a rogue kind of thing.
They've done that already,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
yeah.
Did they?
That's the one in like, what's the one where Russia invades America?
So, Modern Warfare 2.
In fact, you know what? I'm wrong. It's not a civil war.
But like
because they're invading America, I was like, oh, but we fought in America. Nah.
No, but
right.
like, it'd be like, you know, something.
Yeah, like 25 states go one way, 25 states go another way.
And then
England coming on the side, Canada's coming in.
Exactly. Or you could also
it.
have the South going against the North. They had that already. You know what I'm saying? So I think that would be a good way to go. So it would be like instead of going to, you know, invading different countries now, stay within your country. There's a problem in your country, tackle it.
Do you know what? Yeah, I back that as well, and I also think that why did I just lose the whole thing? I think they need to, like, when I first got into Call of Duty, I was so plugged into the characters and the story. They need to go back to that. Do you know what I'm saying? Having better stories, like getting people more back into their campaign. I know their multiplayer is probably the best of all first-person shooter multiplayers, but also like focusing on the campaign and giving people like more bang for their buck. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
It's true, it's true. So I had an idea, like, they want to do boots in the ground, so they've done army kind of stuff. So why not, like, police kind of stuff? Like, they've never done that before. And there's stories all the time, like, there's always corrupt policemen, always like some kind of civil war going on. Like, why can't that be like, the next step?
Actually sick, Sam.
Yeah.
Instead of like world wars, like just scale it down to like police going against like gangs and stuff like that.
Gangs of London or something.
See, that'd be sick. That'd be
what I
sick
mean.
for like like for a game, just like a spin-off game. Like, oh, we've done Infinity War, we're gonna go Street Wars.
That's the Street Wars. Something like
Yeah,
that.
listen, there's so many things they can do. Look, they can go back in time. They can go back into Wild West.
The thing is, yeah, I just don't think like these days like people connect with that time like the way they used to. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Maybe
Like,
there's a way they can put.
I get what you're saying, because I think it's not a bad concept. Like, you think like Red Dead Redemption is gonna drop.
Something like that, yeah.
That's gonna blow people away. But when it comes to first person shooters, I swear for some reason that people are just not on them things. But I don't know. Look, jump in the comment section below and let us know. Would you want a Wild Wild West Call of Duty game? I wasn't shutting the thing down. I just wanted to know about that specifically.
I mean, there's so many ways they can explore. I mean, come on, we're human beings. We've been living in war since day dot. There's so many ways you can tell stories. That's going back and forth. So it's nothing new. I think they just need to maybe leave the whole wars like against countries. Leave that alone and kind of just, like you said, scale it down a bit more. Inside the problems and just go with that.
That's actually a sick idea. So we might. I told you, me and you have some sick gaming ideas. You lot ain't even ready. We should do a show.
Yeah, man's been waiting for that since 2008.
Anyway, let's move on.
Thing.
Raven, you got a topic?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So my topic, it can be other than Black Panther. Now, I'm still caught up. Alright, on last week's event. Now, before we get started, I think it's a big deal, and obviously with you guys always, talking about us going bigger, and people not knowing us, and how come our channel only has these amounts of viewers or followers, and that we deserve a lot more. Well, someone picked up the cyber scent, because sometime last week, out of nowhere, we get this, I think it's till date, I don't think till date is the best email we've ever got, was from Disney inviting us to the premiere. Like, within a few hours of happening, that happened. Now, I think it's only cool and fair that we kind of like, everybody talks about their own little experience, that what happened that day when I was spazzing out on the phone and calling you guys out, trying to get you guys, attention, because I actually thought someone was pranking us. I literally thought, yo, someone is playing a really bad joke and I'm by myself, I don't know what to do. Who wants to go first?
I'll just jump into this quickly. So I'm at basketball practice, guys, because I play basketball. Like, that's my job, yeah. My phone rings. It's at the end of practice. Practice is finished, isn't it? So we're all just chilling, me and my teammates. My phone rings. I'm like, it's Raven. Like, I'm not supposed to talk to him today. Like, what does this guy want from me? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, Raven's always giving me a hard time, so I'm apprehensive with his phone. I answer the phone, and all I'm hearing is hysteria. Yay, Joe, what you doing? And I'm like, yo, like, what is going on right now? Like, in my mind, I'm like, some catastrophe must have happened. Then he starts screaming at me, like, hey, did you do this? Are you pranking us? And I'm like, yo, like, in my mind, I'm like, yo, like, I just finished 2 hours of running up and down. Like, I'm tired. I'm a bit on the edge. Like, just allow me. Like, what is going on? We got email from Disney. We're going to the Black Panther Premiere. I said, I looked around, like, did anyone else hear this, yeah? Then I just started running. Like, I don't even think I've told you guys, because this happened so quick. I just started running up and down the gym, and my teammates were like, what's going on? I was like, I'm going to the Black Panther Premiere. I was going so ham. It was mad. But then I think we got off the phone and then I calmed down and I was like, I don't believe you. I didn't believe him. So then I scroll through my phone. I said, I have to read this email. I get to the email and I'm like, I just stare at it for like a good 5 minutes. Like I said, Joe, Sam, Raven, you guys have been invited to the Black Panther Premiere. I said, oh my. Like, I lost it all, man. I don't know.
I'm laughing right now, but at the time I was not laughing. I was actually like,
it was
mad panicking.
Yeah. It's probably one of the best feelings I've ever had. Like, it was mad.
Yeah. Like,
So, my one was actually mad as well. Like, so obviously you sent it in the WhatsApp group, all this stuff, someone's pranking us, this can't be all this, that, and the other. So I just put question mark. This guy rings within 2 seconds. So I had to go outside, pick up where everyone's going. I was like, Sam, you read the email? I was like, no, check through the... No, Sam, check it again. We're going to the premiere. This time I was like, nah, it can't be. No, you're going to have to buy some new clothes. You're going to get tickets there in your name. And I'm like, dude, what is going on? So he's like, check your email, check your email. Boop. So he put the phone down, went into work. I try to do my tech stuff. And our emails blocked through like our firewall. So I was like,
I hope the people at your work don't watch our show.
I know, right? I know. So I had to turn off my firewall to check the email. I read it. I was like, this can't be real. So I had to do, some
some tech
stuff.
stuff.
Check it was all real. I was like,
nothing illegal, I hope. Nothing illegal.
So I checked out all real. I was like, yeah, I gotta go somehow. So I was able to get out of work, correct time and that. And boy, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Guys, like, I was in this situation, obviously I had the basketball game as well. I was coaching. And I'm thinking, all right, cool, guys, all right, you guys go do your thing. You guys end up meeting up Sunday to go shopping. I'll go do my thing, and I get on the coach to my way. I'm thinking that's cool because it's in South East London. That's cool because then I can just go, because the premiere wasn't even in Leicester Square, which is like central London. In 20 minutes we're there. Bang, no. We find out it's all the way in West London, opposite from where we reside. So I'm like, cool, because I'm still in South East London. 2-2s, I get on the coach. I get on the motorway, and I'm going completely the opposite side, way. I turn around to the driver, I'm like, oh, so where's this address? It's in Kent. Now, Kent is in South East, not southeast of London, but outside of London, across the river. And I'm just like, yo, there's no way I'm making this, because the traffic at that time, everybody's trying to cross over to London, right? It's a madness. So I had to do what I had to do. I ditched out my team after the game. Yo, the way I got changed, it was just nuts. Some Clark Kent stuff. Just run like a 6'5" guy, running around the train stations all the way just to get to this premiere was a madness. But once I got there, the feeling was just unbelievable, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't want to keep going on about this, but I say keep going on about this because we've spoke about it. I keep talking to people about it. But it's just one of the feelings, it was a great feeling just to have known that someone out there knew how passionate that we was about Black Panther the movie and just superhero movies in general, and invited us. And then when we got there, obviously we was just around people who were just like us, who love Black Panther or enthusiastic about comic book movies. Lots of celebrities were there, people that we watch on YouTube, people that watch us on YouTube. People came up to us and was like, "Oh, you guys are the cyber nerds," blah blah blah. And it's even with 12,000 subscribers, it's amazing to go to the premiere of a multi-million blockbuster movie.
Absolutely.
And someone be like, I know you guys.
I watch. Actually, there's one guy who came over and he was like, "Yo, I watch your channel every day. You guys are the cyber nerds." And I was just like for a second, I second guessed myself. Am I the cyber nerds? Yeah, I'm the cyber nerds. And it's funny because that was the second time that day. Someone had approached me as well at the game. One of the kids at the school just came up like, "You got a YouTube channel, right?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, the Simoners, right? I was like, yeah. That kind of spun to the guy, and he ran back to his version. So shout out to you, man. If you're watching this, shout out to you, man.
I think one of the things that's mad about like just running a YouTube channel is because like we spend so much time talking to a camera,
Right.
that when someone is actually talking to us, it's like, this is weird. Like, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I still feel awkward. So I was like, yo, one further to Cybernet. I'm like, yeah. Okay, cool. Nah, man, but it's a great, like I said, it's a great feeling to get invited there and to just be around them. And, like, it was an amazing event. And Disney, clearly you are listening. That's the thing. They are listening. You're listening. Infinity War. Please send the email. Send the email.
Part 2, yeah.
Send it. I'm now gonna expect an email for every Marvel movie ever. And if we don't get one, Black Panther 2, I need that for sure. You get me? But,
So,
One
you're
day
just sitting there quietly. Like.
one day was enough. Like my heart was about to come out my chest, kind of thing. Like just trying to get there on time as well, because we left kind of late.
I don't even think we left yet. Well,
Not really. Innit?
I don't know.
You
Like
guys just anticipate the traffic?
we just never planned on going to the premiere that day. Do you know? I was like, that's what. I don't think we left late. Like, do you know what I'm saying? As soon as I got done with training, jumped in my car, drove to one of my local shopping centres. Do you know what I'm saying? We were all talking in the group chat. Sam was like, I'm coming to meet me. I was like, this is what I know it, whether it hit critical level when I'm like, yo, I'm doing this, and Sam's like, I'm coming to meet you. And I'm looking at the time like, why is he not at work? I'm like, why is he not at work? Do you know what I'm saying? So Sam comes and meets me. We go get some stuff. We go back to mine, get dressed in that. And you know what I'm saying? I felt like we left in a decent time, but it's just like, just the excitement, like my hands were shaking. It was mad.
Too much. It's got like an episode of Fast and Furious. Like I was just trying to zip through traffic, trying to go through central London. At what time was it? 6ish?
Yeah, it was like 6 o'clock.
Oh my lord, yeah.
Yo, man. Joe I was like 3 stops away, but my stops were kind of long. So, and I don't know why, but I was getting signal. This is how you know the force was with man, bro. Because I'm on the ground and I'm getting signal. And it was like, we're getting seated now, Raven. Where you at? I'm like, I'm 3 stops away, but my stops were so long. I'm talking about like at least 5 minutes each stop on the district line as well. Like district line is like one of our slow lines over here.
That was one of the maddest parts because me and Sam go. So we're just in the foyer parlaying. Everyone's around us, and then they hit up with it's the 12-minute warning.
Oh, Lord.
Everyone go to your seats. And I'm like, all right, 12 minutes. Like, all right, we'll be all right. But the 12-minute warning went at like 6:30, and I was like, the movie's supposed to start at 7:30. What's going on? Like, why are we getting seated now? And then it goes down to, it's your 7-minute warning. I'm like, like, I felt like if Raven didn't make it to this movie, like, I know you was panicked, fam, but I was panicked for you because I was like, if Raven like gets to the doors. And what movie is it? There's a movie where a guy's trying to get to a premiere and they close the doors and he won't let him in. In fact, it's in Spider-Man 2. It's in Spider-Man 2.
Because things are performing.
Spider-Man 2, Mary Jane's performing and he goes to the door and he's like, no, last call. And I was like, if that's Raven, I'm just going to lose everything. Oh my God. It was mad. Nah, man, it was great.
People looking at me crazy. I'm like, excuse me. And I'm literally like just stepping around people and it was just like, I'm looking at people looking at me crazy. Like I know, the thing is, I know the London Underground pretty well, but I'm just standing by the door like it's about to open and I'm just like, fam, like, can you get there any quicker? And there's like one point, the train actually stops, the tube stops and I'm just like, nah man, you're not doing this today, fam. Like, I just, oh my goodness. But thankfully, like, got there and still had some time and everything went well. But the whole day was just nuts, man. Like,
loved it
from start to end. Like, I still feel like when people ask, I'm like, yeah, man, it was just, I can't explain it. You have to be there.
Yeah.
And the way people also celebrate the movie, the way the people that were there, was also something special as well. Something I've never experienced in my life. So I can't thank you guys enough for just letting us experience this, because I would have never thought that day would have ended like that. Like, I was going on about like editing videos as normal before going do what I had to do, and for the day to end like that, it's just mind blowing, man.
It's mad. You're thanking Disney. I want to thank like all of you, like subscribers, viewers, and everything, because if you we put energy into our videos, and if you guys didn't give us that same energy back,
That's it.
we could have stopped this time ago. Do you know what I'm saying? But you guys always supporting us has just made us be like, yeah, man, we've got to go harder. We've got to do this. We've got to do that. And I feel like that's just really helped us get to that. No, I'm saying to that point. Like, we're not even at any point yet. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
definitely.
we've still got so much further to go. But I just appreciate you guys being there and giving us all your support and stuff. Love you guys.
Woo. So
Let's move on, man.
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
What's
So,
the next current
what's
affairs?
Is it this time?
Is that time?
Is it this time?
No, we got the comments still.
Oh,
You
let me bring that back.
Oh.
Let me bring that back.
Yeah,
Let me
we
bring
know
back.
that, yo.
Let me bring that
We
back.
got the comments. Alright. So who started the comments last week? I think I started the comments last week. Isn't it?
Is it my first
Yeah,
comment?
you might as well
Nah,
be sensible, yeah. Because I know
You guys
you're
know.
always on a madness, fam.
if you guys know, listen, yeah, I'm deep in the comment section. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I live in there. All those mean things you're saying about guy on the left, me, I know you and your usernames. But it's alright. I didn't come to pepper you, man, today. The reason I picked this comment, is because I need you guys. Now, this comment is on the Jurassic World trailer reaction. Now, I'm not talking about you guys. I need you guys to go and just read it. Because I'm going to read the first comment that leads into a whole bunch of nonsense, yeah? But this stuff is so funny. And you know, one thing I love about our subscribers and people who comment on our page is that when someone is being mean or being an a-hole, that someone comes and tells them, yo, fam, nah, man, not here. Don't do that. Duck out. Get me? I appreciate you guys, innit? So that's what I just want to read this one comment that started it all off. And it's got a bit of a Kylo Ren. Get me?
Yeah.
So, alright, so my comment is Jurassic World is complete poo. Please, let the past die. FFS, I don't know what that
For sake.
Oh, for F's sake, kill it if you have to. Now, I love this comment on so many levels. One, there's a Kylo Ren quote in it. Two, it's on Jurassic World, which is terrible. And three, what comes after it. So guys, listen, if you've got time, go on Jurassic World trailer reaction.
Who's that comment by?
Oh, sorry, that comment is from Rourke Mode. Rourke Mode. Shout out to you. I like you, fam. Get me? So keep doing your thing. That is my comment. I had some other ones, but I was.
You know what? Yeah, there's actually been some pretty good
It's really-
comments.
yeah,
Now. Whenever I
recently.
see what comments,
Yeah.
like, you could definitely make it to the next.
I think difficult
Nerd Banter.
now.
I think because we've started putting the comments on the show, people are like, I'm gonna step my comment game up.
It's getting difficult. I'll share my comment.
All right, let's see what you got. What you got?
Like, I'm
What you
always
got,
worried
so?
when you guys are doing your comments. Like, I'm always worried.
I'm pretty sensible, man. It's whoever's writing the comments that it's not so sensible.
So, from Adventurers Geek, she says, you guys, can you please put out a Run That Ting Back shirt? We need the merch.
Ooh, I haven't seen that
I
comment.
never saw that comment either.
Bro,
Alright.
shout out to you. I saw that, I was like, that needs to be done. Run that ting back. Can we get something like that?
That makes a lot of sense.
We might have to, We might have to.
Aye, watch this space from the big cartel shop. That Run That Ting Back's
There you
coming
go.
Guys.
soon. Do you know what? Yeah.
Mm.
If you've got other ideas for merchandise that you want, you jump in the comment section below and
There
let
you
us
go.
know, man.
As a matter of fact, go over to our Big Cartel, the cybernerds.bigcartel.com,
Plug the
and see what you like, what you don't like. If you have ideas, let us know. We can change things about. Remember, what we do is for you guys, innit? So it's whatever you guys want. We just do the thing, and that's that.
Get that
So,
tea, get me. So
There you have it. Oh, just plugged in the whole thing,
Run That Ting Back. Yeah, man. That's work. That's work for tonight.
That's
you, appreciate it.
That's big. All right, so my one. All right, so my one. Before I get into this, is not actually a YouTube comment. It was on YouTube, but not in one of our videos. So I'm streaming on Saturday.
My word, I don't know where
Right.
this is going.
I'm all excited, I'm all excited because, I finally get to play Star Wars The Unleashed Force on my beautifully built PC. So I've got the nice setup, I've got everything. And, as always, our streams are pretty lit, right? So one of our guys, actually, it's a Patreon, comes in, it's actually a new Patreon. So Jin.
Hey,
so
Jing,
he's
shout out
always
to you.
Jing's always so for you guys who haven't come across our streams, he's one of the guys always trying to find, because he's quite new, he's always trying to find out more about us, always asking questions, how you guys came about, what made you do this channel, blah blah. And I think he kind of does his own thing as well on the side. So in my excitement, talking about the game, and someone asked me, oh, is this on Xbox? And I'm like, no, this is on PC. And someone like, but I swear you're PS4. And I'm like, yeah, but me and Sam just built this amazing PC, and now I get to play in it. And then someone was like, oh, who did your thumbnail for your game? And I was like, oh, it's me. Like, anything to do with creative and stuff like that, it's me. So then he goes, so what does Joe do for your YouTube channel? So far, you and Sam do stuff, but what does Joe do besides talking? Like, Joe is this talking machine. And I started laughing. So he goes on, Sam is the technician, you are the designer, and Joe is the talk eating machine. And I just started busting out laughing, because I'm like, yeah, what does Joe do? Like, besides talking and eating.
It's quite interesting.
And wear stag t-shirts on the show.
It's quite interesting.
So shout out to you, Jin. It's always fun when people, pick up things, about Joe.
Pick up things.
His antics and, what he does, what he doesn't do.
So we're not going to address what Joe does?
I don't know. What does Joe do?
I don't know.
Besides eating.
Besides eating, do I eat?
Apparently you do eat. I don't know. How did he come across that?
Who knows? Who's that Jing?
Jing.
He's on the naughty list. He's on the naughty list.
So shout out to you, Jing, man. And everybody else that jumped on the stream that day. It was actually quite a lot of fun. But yeah, so John, what do you do? Not real, like, what do you do?
Oh,
like, people want to know.
Oh,
like,
people-
people want to know, like, what do you do?
I feel like this is. I didn't know we was just gonna give all this off in Nerd Banter and that.
Oh, I mean, if you want to keep it to yourself, I mean, I'm just saying,
No.
people will ask you.
That's fine. That's fine. So, guys, all right. Like, Sam is the technician. He does lots of the tech work. Raven does lots of the designing work, and I would be the business mind behind everything. I went to university and studied business management. I'm currently doing a master's degree in management as well. So, like, that's kind of what I do. What would we say? Business plans, business connections, getting us in contact with people like Freddie Prinze Jr., Vanessa Marshall,
There you go.
with those people. Like, all of these things come through Joe's talking and eating. I would say. So that's what I'm doing. When Raven's making thumbnails and Sam's editing, or they're flopping or whatever, Sam's building a PC, I'm sending out emails, I'm getting all of our ducks in order, I'm saying we've got enough this to do this. Do you know what I'm saying? And also, I'm not even going to start talking about production. I'm going to start seeing, you got me going now. All the production, like, hey guys, this is how the show should go. We should do this, we should do that. Guy, I think we need a show for this. Guy, I don't think we need a show for that. These are the things that I'm doing in it. But
Yeah,
I guess because they're not actively seen on camera, it just seems that I only just talk and that.
Yeah,
but I appreciate you. I appreciate you asking.
In other words, he's his stardom, because he's the star. Being a professional player though.
I'm not a star. I'm a big deal.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Kind of
A big deal. I'm kind of a big
I'm
deal.
sorry.
There you go.
And eating as well.
Get me.
That's what man does.
But gym, yeah.
But yeah, that's so as you guys can see, everybody brings in their skills to move forward, the cyber nerds, and that's what we do, and so far so great. And then we have you guys who just make
the Patreon.
everything else
You get a
great.
Patreon as well?
Oh, you want to get?
Yeah,
You want to get the Patreon on right now? Just
coming this
roll
way?
it through. Is it
There you
this
go.
way? I think it's this way, yeah.
It's
There
this
you go.
way.
This way. There you go.
Well, guys, as you know, there's a thing that we've got called patreon.com/the cybernerds, where if you really want to help us out, if you want to make it easier for me to eat and talk, you can go over there. There's 3 tiers of things, and you can get special rewards, exclusive content, and a whole bunch of other stuff by supporting us. We really appreciate support, and everyone down here is already supporting us or has been supporting us. And what we need is more of you guys to jump on board, help support us, because it makes a huge difference to how much content you can bring. Because of these people, we can bring you the Infinity War reviews every single week. We started doing our Nerd Banter show every week because of the Patreon support and stuff like that. For more shows, more content, more everything, sign up to Patreon. It really helps us.
There you go.
Ooh.
That's the mistake.
Breathtaking.
Shut
So,
it down.
guys, is there one more thing?
I definitely think there's one more thing. Like, I know how we like reacting, so I felt that we was gonna put some reactions up, weren't we?
Oh,
Yeah, so we've got a little app called Stardust. If you guys want to jump on that, make sure you go to your iOS or Android app store, go to Stardust, download it, make sure you follow the Cyber Nerds first, and we've got a little bit of more reactions for you from the Venom.
So because I was expressing how much I hate the Venom trailer reaction, we thought we'd see maybe some more positive ones like this.
The trailer just dropped for Venom. It looks pretty good. I've been very excited. It don't show nothing about Venom, the symbiote, but it actually shows Tom Hardy and what he's kind of going through. So he does talk about demons. So we'll see what happens. But I'm actually very interested. So I'm looking forward to the second trailer to actually show actual Venom doing his thing. So I'll give it a thumbs up. I actually like it a lot. So check it out. It just dropped.
So just a tad bit more positive than me. What do you think?
Yeah, man, like everyone's saying, a bit of mystery, shrouded in God knows what's going to happen. That's what a teaser's about.
See, like, the thing is, I don't think it's a terrible trailer. Like, I think it's a good trailer, but I think if you took the name Venom off, everyone would just be like, what is this? Do you know what I'm saying? We're already excited. I don't think it raised my excited levels.
There you have it.
It's a shame.
Have we got another one?
We can have one more.
Alright, cool. Let's go.
So let me just put this out there. I'm not the biggest comic book movie fan, which means that Venom wasn't really on my radar. Now, I know that this trailer was supposed to get people excited about seeing a movie that they were already going to go see. This trailer was also meant for people like me, who may go see it, who may not go see it, right? I gotta tell you, after watching this trailer, I'm kind of apathetic. I really don't care about seeing this movie. I hope that the next trailer they release piques my interest. So, here's hoping.
And see, this guy not so excited. So you got this side, you got that side. Let us know in the comments down below what you think of the Venom trailer. We got a reaction over in another video. So you can go to that, leave your comment. Guys, it's Sam, Mr. Blitztech.
And I'm Raven the GS.
I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
And it's been Nerd Banter. See you on the next level.
Peace.
Eat,